stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hey everybody, there's a new Captain America version of Destiny coming out. Since we love competitive gaming, we're going to go over some of the strategies for control on the new map Endless Vale, which is featured in the beta. We're curious to hear what everyone is doing for strategy, so be sure to let us know in the comment section. Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Oh, I went the wrong way too.
So with control maps, it seems like the middle point, point B, is the most important one to control, since your team is likely spawning at either A or C. If the enemy team takes your spawn point, then it usually results in a spawn switch, in which case you could just take their spawn point. So here are 4 positions we like for controlling B. The first role we want to talk about is what we're calling the portal player, because I guess this is a portal. If you're playing by yourself, this might be a good role to take. In the beginning of the match, this player will go through the portal route. Stay on the friendly side of the platform, shooting players that are jumping up to B. Once a few kills are secured, move in to take B. This player will remain the closest to B throughout the match. On our team, we like to have our Titan player take this position because the shield can be very useful on the B platform. Our Titan player also tends to flail around desperately trying to punch everything while we cover him, which also seems to work pretty well at B.
I punched everybody!
After B is secure, we like to take up what we're calling defending positions, because ideally you could just defend B and your spawn point to win the game. Pushing spawn point can often be counterproductive to this strategy because you'll just mix up the spawns, which may throw your team off guard.
We want them to keep spawning there so we can trap them.
Our portal player likes to tuck away in this corner or just on the friendly side of B to shoot enemies as they jump up on the platform. If you're only playing in a duo, the second role should be trying to control mid. We call this player the drain player. While in your defending position, you should place yourself near the drain, where you have a good angle on enemies jumping on B, as well as players coming from their spawn. So at the start of the game, this player can just tag along with the portal player until B is secured. Our Warlock player likes to be the drain player, because he's in the middle of our team and he could easily shift to aid teammates using his healing circle. Generally, these 2 players should be focused on B no matter what else is going on with the other control points. Too many times teams can fall apart by sending too many players back to retake their spawn point. If you're playing with a group of 3, then this third player, which we call the back player, can position themselves here as a defending position, so that they could look down mid as well as take care of any enemies wrapping around to take your spawn. It makes sense for this player to use longer range weapons like pulse rifles, scout rifles, or snipers. At the start of the game, this player can run straight to their defending position. His main job is to discourage enemies coming down mid. Enemies may try to rush into mid, in which case you could just land a couple shots and call it out to your teammates to finish the job. This player generally has to refrain from chasing kills. Their job is to create constant mid pressure and to direct the team. The fourth role should default to this area of mid, but act as a swing player to wherever the enemy team is pressuring. At the start of the game, this player usually takes this inside route to B to ease the mid pressure you may be facing. Once B is secured and your team gets in their defending positions, then this player can go on the hunt. This map allows for a lot of flanking maneuvers. For example, if the enemy team is swarming their portal, then the swing player can move to flank using this route, while the drain player covers their flank. Always remember, the point of this whole strategy is to funnel enemies into vulnerable positions. Don't put so much pressure on them that you're creating standoffs. You may even want to bait them into pushing into positions where they could take fire from multiple teammates. If all else fails, your team should just group together and mob one point. Given the high health / low weapon damage in this game, team shooting is very rewarded. Adding to this the increased rarity of power weapons, grenades, and supers, 4 people running together is often very effective, Actually, maybe we're overthinking this whole thing. You should probably just all run together